Anna D. Bruce, and I'm a fine art photographer. And the story that I want to share with you today is one of actually my childhood story and how I became a photographer. Not many people know that I was born and raised in Caracas, Venezuela. I lived there till I was 14 years old. My first language is actually Spanish. I've always been an artist, although I don't think I really considered myself an artist. I was just good at drawing, and I loved drawing Little Mermaid, The Lion King, pretty much anything I could get my hands on. When I was 14, I went to go visit my aunt in California for a summer break, and my aunt got the phone call from my dad saying that I wasn't coming back home. The political situation in Venezuela had gotten worse, and my parents needed to leave the country. What that essentially meant for me was I never went back to the place that I knew. I didn't get to say goodbye to my friends or my family or anything else. So I literally had the suitcases that I packed, and my parents shipped me a few things, and I rebuilt my life in California. Now, I'm not trying to play this as something horribly tragic that happened to me. I had a very great life here in California. But what it did for me was opened up this obsession for documenting, because I don't have that many pictures from my childhood. I don't have very many pictures of Venezuela because film was very expensive to develop down there. And so in the United States, where it was more accessible, more affordable, I started taking pictures of everything, from the dogs to where I was living to my family, picture, because I never wanted to have that thing happen to me again, where if I was uprooted without me knowing it, I wouldn't have memories. So throughout my life, it was just documenting, and throughout that process, I became obsessed with the medium that was allowing me to have physical memories of my life. And so that's where my passion for photography came to be. Also, as I mentioned, I used to draw. My creative gap from my brain to my hands was quite extensive. I would have these amazing concepts in my brain, and my hands just wouldn't come out. And it was very frustrating, especially for someone who is very impatient like me that wants to have the end result now. I discovered that photography allowed me to do that. So I dove in further and further into learning, exploring, and just really going on this creative journey. And it's been part of my life pretty much ever since I moved here. And so what I want to say is that sometimes things just happen to you, and they might be positive or not so positive, but I hope that you take it as an opportunity to see what it's done for you in your life, hopefully a positive thing, or maybe you can take it to be a positive thing. So even though it took me a while to acknowledge that I'm very grateful for what happened to me, I am very grateful, because I don't think I would have picked up a camera otherwise. I don't know if perhaps my impatience for drawing would have ended my career as an artist, the thing that I love to do the most. So you never know where these things will take you. And I don't want to say take it one step at a time, but maybe take a step back and see what that has done for you. So that is my biggest lesson, and hopefully biggest encouraging story for you out there who are having different life experiences that you don't know why they're happening.